All right, it's Matt with Chicago's MMA. We're here with Demian Maia at FLO MMA, the UFC middleweight. Demian, thanks for taking some time to join us.
Thank you.
What brings you out to FLO today in Illinois?
My friend Rodrigo, Comprido, we've been training together for a long time in Brazil. We are from the same team, so we know each other since we are kids, training.
Cool.
So I always, when I come to Chicago, I come here to visit him.
And besides training here with Caprito at FLO, you also been working on your wrestling here, is that right?
Yeah, I go to Overtime, Academy. They have a pretty good wrestling there. For example, I was training now with Jake Herbert, who is the first 185 in freestyle wrestling nowadays in the United States. He's second in world champion, and he's going probably to the next world champion. I hope he will win. And there's a Canadian guy also, 74 kilos, so number one in Canada also. So many good guys there.
You have a big fight coming up at UFC 131 with Mark Munoz. Mark is primarily known for his wrestling, not the most technical boxer, but he does have some powerful strikes, kind of heavy-handed. He wings it a little bit, but he is a hard hitter. How do you foresee this fight going? Do you think he would go to the ground with you?
I really don't know, what he's thinking, because his game is to go to the ground and to grapple. But he believes in his hands, and he's been training a lot of Muay Thai lately. I don't know if he want to grapple with me, so maybe, yeah, let's see, I don't know.
I don't think too many people want to grapple with you.
Yeah, but I mean, he
is a good wrestler.
His style, yeah.
Yeah. You got 2 wins in a row now. You beat really tough, good fights, though, with Kendall Grove, Mario Miranda.
Yeah.
Are you a different fighter than when you fought Anderson Silva at UFC 112?
For sure, yeah, always. It was like 1 year ago, and I'm totally different from that time.
And let's assume you win against Mark Munoz. How far away do you think you are from another title shot?
I don't want to think about that.
Don't want to think about it?
Yeah, I don't want to think, because, I don't like to put this pressure on me.
Right.
I just want to, win this fight and think about the next challenge.
So we're here, like I said, we're here at FLO MMA in Palatine with Caprito. He was out doing the Ultimate Fighter with Brock in his camp. Is that something you'd ever want to do, or something that doesn't interest you?
Yeah, I want to do things, like I've been there with Frank Mir teams when he did against Nogueira. Oh yeah. And I was helping with the jiu-jitsu training there. I want to do it. It's a great experience, and for sure I want to do one day. Let's see, If they want, I want.
Yeah, well, that's tonight, actually, hopefully. So we haven't seen Caprito too much. I want to talk to him about that. They got to give him some more airtime, man. Yeah. He's a good-looking guy, right? Rio in August. You've stated that, your desire certainly to fight there. Have you been informed anything like that, or is it just let's see what happens with Mark Munoz first?
I think, they can't say nothing, because we need to know what is going to happen in this fight. And this is not in our control, so not in my control or UFC control or Mark's control. So let's see what happens, and then we think about Rio after that.
Okay. There's something interesting I read today that Royce Gracie says he would like another shot at Matt Hughes. He'd like to fight him in Rio. Do you think he said that the first time around he just wasn't himself, and he would like to fight Hughes again? What do you think of that? Do you think that's a good idea for him, or?
Yeah, I think so. No, he's a great fighter. I don't think he was in perfect condition in that fight. He didn't show. I respect Matt Hughes, and I think he's a great fighter. He was a champion. I'm not saying that he could not win, but I think Royce could do much better. And so I want to see this rematch.
Getting back to the middleweight division, it's kind of the most, in my opinion, the most up-in-the-air division in the UFC. After Anderson, you have yourself, maybe guys like Mark Munoz, Biss being Marquard's, who knows what's going on with Chael's son, and who knows what he's doing, right? But where do you see the pecking order, so to speak, under Anderson as far as the contenders are concerned? I mean, obviously Okami has the next shot. After that, do you think that it just has to play itself out with fights, or how do you see, as far as, or yourself, how do you see yourself in that order?
I feel that, one of the guys nearby, like these guys that you told, and I don't know, I think maybe, I think the next after Okami, I think they will put Nate Marquardt to fight Anderson again.
Oh, okay.
I think, I don't know.
Right.
If he wins again, he will fight now, I think, Anthony Johnson. So I think they can put him to fight, which is, he deserves. Okami deserves also. So, and let's see what's going to happen with Chael, because he had so many problems.
Yeah.
What he get out of these problems, how they're going to put him.
Tell me how this sounds to you, because at one point you said, I'm not sure where it was, but I read that you said that the UFC would like to see you against Bisping. How does you against Bisping in Rio sound down the road?
Sounds good, but I having nothing. I don't care who I will fight.
Right.
They always ask who you want to fight next. I really, I don't feel nobody that I really, because I'm not fight personally against nobody.
Just fighting to work your way back up to another shot.
Yeah. Of course, Bisping is a good fight because first he's tough, so it's good for me as a fighter to develop. And second, he's a very popular, so it's always good.
Right.
But I don't care. I just focus on this fight and let's see what happens after that.
Do you think maybe it's just because he's British and is kind of cocky, but do you think a lot of people underestimate him or underrate him as a fighter?
I think so sometimes, yeah. But I respect him. I think he's kind of sarcastic.
Yeah.
Some people sometimes don't understand, but he's funny also sometimes.
He is funny also. I mean, people didn't care for his antics at the end of his last fight, but everybody has moments.
I didn't see this fight.
Yeah.
But I heard about it.
Yeah.
So I can't say no. I can't say because I didn't see it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Demian, best wishes on your fight with Mark Munoz. Appreciate you taking the time, and hopefully you get some sunshine here in Chicago before you go home.
I got already.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.